the Airman, who survived a fall from 18,000 feet. Nicholas Alcamont was a British man who fell 18,000 feet without a chute. His plane exploded above him. Miraculously, he landed nearly unhurt. Then he had to cheat death once again. Norfolk-born Alcamont joined the RAF in 1942. He served as a rear gunner on Lancaster bombers. His crew completed 14 missions unscathed. On March 24, 1944, they bombed Berlin. Their plane Werewolf joined 811 planes raiding Berlin that night. Alcamont's crew struck targets as ordered, but headwinds pushed them south on their return. They flew into Ruhr's intense anti-aircraft barrage. Near midnight, a Junkers fighter hit Werewolf. Hits to the wing and fuselage ignited raging flames. Alcamont fired back, but turret windows shattered as the blaze consumed the rear. The pilot knew they were doomed. The plane was going down. He told his crew to grab parachutes and jump, but the fire engulfed the rear, including Alcamont's chute. The intense heat melted his oxygen mask. His hands burned. He closed the door, but the fierce fire grew worse. Alcamont had no escape from a terrible situation. He had two options: remain with the flaming plane or leap. Staying meant dying in the fire. He chose to jump, ending it swiftly and cleanly. Turning the turret, he backflipped into the night. An unsettling silence hung in the air. Alcamont did not feel himself falling.
I felt suspended in space.
Alcamont dropped 18,000 feet. The Werewolf blew up overhead as he plunged toward the ground. He blacked out during the fall. Hours later, he surprisingly woke up. He lay on his back in the snow, under pine trees. Remarkably, he seemed unharmed. The young, flexible pine branches must have slowed his fall. This soft snow pile cushioned his landing. First, Alcamont smoked, grateful to be alive. Standing up, he discovered a twisted knee. He also had no boots on. A snowless area was 20 yards from where he landed. Landing there would have been fatal. A leg injury stopped Alcamont from walking. He discarded his parachute equipment, whistling for aid. Local Germans discovered him and brought him to a hospital. As a POW, he should have gone to a camp. But Alcamont faced Gestapo questions about his parachute. He spoke the truth, claiming he jumped without one. The Gestapo didn't buy his story. They accused him of hiding his parachute, calling him a spy. This meant potential execution. Interrogators persisted, doubting his survival claim. But Alcamont stuck to his tale. The Germans found an unused harness near his landing spot. The wrecked Werewolf plane lay 20 miles away. Inside the shattered aircraft, the Gestapo found Alcamont's burned parachute. At last, they believed him. Alcamont was now a POW. The Germans gave him a special certificate. It confirmed he'd survived a free fall of 18,000 feet. Alcamont went to a prison camp in Poland. His story made him a celebrity among inmates. One prisoner even sketched his portrait. As the war concluded, the Germans forced thousands of prisoners westward on foot. Blizzards, exhaustion, and starvation plagued the march. Hundreds perished before being liberated, but Alcamont survived it all.